Hey there, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moon Directed. Today we work with the energy to see how we can best utilize it to move your life forward in the most positive way possible. Today we're going to take a very quick look at the energy for the week of March 29th through Sunday, April 4th. So happy Passover to those of you that celebrate that. For those of you that celebrate the Easter season, happy Holy Week or Holy Week. I don't know. It's not really happy. And but happy Easter. So, all right, let's get you some find out what your overall energy for the week is and get this party started. Oh, interesting. Wow. Okay. For some of you, we're talking love. Energy around choices around the home. It could be that you are making decisions about moving, but the first card that came flying out here was the Lover's card. It definitely looks like a marriage proposal. Oh no, it actually looks like an actual wedding going on there. So that is the wedding, and then the Four of Wands came out, which is also the marriage card, the happy home. So some of you, this might be a very eventful week. So let's see what's going on. Let's get into the cards. Oftentimes, Lover's card to me depicts decisions that you make that are important to the significant people in your life. So this one shows a child in it, and so it could be that you're making family decisions. So not everybody can be not every Capricorn's getting engaged, for goodness sakes, or getting married. All right, so let's take a look at this. So we start out with the moon just had that full moon in your house of career. So creating some space to bring in some new energy there to get things moving. It's an opportunity though now this week to rebalance it. As we start out, the moon will still be in Libra, and it will be in trine energy with Mars over there in Gemini. And it will be opposing the sun, and it'll oppose Chiron and oppose Venus over there in Aries. And so there's some energy around what needs to be healed around the home. And so for having the home show up there is not all that surprising. So there's an energy of maybe this is where you have a really great conversation about, okay, I'm going to cut back on this at work so that I can rebalance and have more time for home and reconnect, you know, kind of energy. And so then we also have the moon going to trine Jupiter. So that is a really nice expansive energy, while Mercury is going to conjunct Neptune. And so conversations about the big long distance dreams, the vastness of what it is that you want to bring in. It's a little murky, but by the time we finish out the week, Mercury will be moving into Aries and things will be getting a little clearer. So you have the chickadee. The time is right to release old patterns and energy. You are ready to embrace change. And so I think this could also be about a healing energy around your family. This is a time of self-reflection when the moon is at this point about where can I make changes and adjustments that will benefit those in my life that are most important to me. And the universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. So there's magic in the air. Look for the magic. Woo! Look for the magic. I always like that. All right, so on Tuesday morning at 1:33 a.m., the moon is going to move into Scorpio. And so with the moon in Scorpio, it's going to trine Neptune. It's going to trine Mercury. It is really about feeling into and intuitively feeling into where are your dreams and how do you want to communicate them and what's important to you and how can you bring the pleasure and rebalance your life. Using your intuition, listening to your dreams, paying attention. What is it that really matters to you? What really counts? So, some of you, the conversation that you're having is around the fact that you're going to start your own business. We have self-employment. You are a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Look for the synchronicity. We have the raven. Remember that. We have self-forgiveness. So some of you might be healing with all that energy going on with Venus and the sun conjuncting Chiron, the wounded healer in Aries, there's a lot of an opportunity over the next week or two to really heal some old wounds. And so self-forgiveness, let go of old guilt and remember that you are God's perfect child. When you can forgive yourself, believe me, forgiving everybody else gets super easy. And then we have tranquility. Make time to relax. That's that balance, right? Work-life balance. Be still and enjoy your solitude, indulging in a little, in much needed self-care. So especially if you're starting a new business, you're pouring all your time and your energy into that. Make sure that you're keeping things in balance so that you don't have a breakdown of health, right? So it's important. Physical, mental, emotional health, spiritual health, it doesn't matter. Needs to be a balance. So the moon is going to move into Sagittarius at 1:59 a.m. on Thursday. April Fool's Day. But no, the moon's really doing that. Okay, so the moon is going to, while it's in Sagittarius, it's going to oppose that energy of Mars in Gemini. It's going to trine Venus, and it's going to square off with Mercury. And so there are some really, how am I going to transform my life questions going to be popping around. So this is going to be a week, I think, where we do a lot of thinking about what's really important to us and where do we find the beauty in our life. And how do we bounce back, right? So we've cut some stuff out, hopefully, with that full moon. And so now it's the resilience. How do I nurture? How do I heal? So that when you prune back a bush, it's always a good idea to give it a little extra fertilizer at that time, to water it deeply so that it helps it heal, so that it does bounce back. So how are you going to do this for yourself? You're going to do it through grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands, we have gratitude coming up this weekend too. So there's a real need over the weekend to take a little time out to nurture yourself, but also to really count your blessings and to really engage with what is your truth? What is actually going on? You stand in the light of truth. What is your truth? What is important to you? And grace is unconditional love. Unconditional love for yourself, unconditional love for others. So forgiving yourself, allowing for the healing to happen around the home space here makes a lot of sense with the sun in Aries. That would be your 4th house of home. And so allowing that to happen this week, spending a little effort and energy in that direction would be very beneficial. So as promised on Saturday, Mercury moves into Aries. I'm super excited, but it's not until like 11 something at night. So it'll be Sunday when you start to have your brain work again. I'm looking forward to that. And in the meantime, the moon is going to move into Capricorn at 4:13 in the morning on Saturday. So it's going to trine with Uranus. Innovative thinking going on over there in your house of creativity and fun and romance. So don't be surprised if something catches you a little off guard, and go ahead and use your life experience to tap into your wisdom to see if this is something that really works for you. Look for the synchronicities. Remember the Raven. Don't forget to count your blessings. You have a fistful of cards that came out, but that would be because the moon's in your sign, I'm going to guess. Okay, so you have abundance. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Well, that does not suck. Release any mental blocks you may have, and remember that there is more than enough for everyone. And we also have manifestation. So we have abundance and manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you want to manifest into your life and write it down on paper. Manifestation step number 1. I talk about that so much. We have temptation, which is interesting because here we got this little healing situation going on around the family. So you may be tempted to be less than charitable in speaking to people in the family, or there could be other kind of temptations. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? Remember, we're supposed to forgive ourselves over here, self-forgiveness. So say it has something to do with your health, like, oh, I know I should work out more often. Oh, I know I shouldn't eat all that chocolate cake. Probably should have just had a slice. But I'm not sure because it just comes in a box, and isn't that just one great big slice? Okay, so whatever it is, right? So think your way through it. What is it that you are carrying unnecessary guilt about? Honestly, you don't need to. So, just forgive yourself for being human, and ask for a little help to overcome the next temptation. but get over the fact that you weren't perfect because, hey, guess what? You're human, right? So solitude, think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So if you're thinking, I would like to have this lovers and this home and this family, but I'm all by myself, think of it as an opportunity to do repair work on yourself to make you complete and whole on your own so that you can attract in the kind of relationship that you're looking for here. It's not a bad way to look at things. It's a pretty healthy way to look at things, actually. Okay, so here we go. Color card for you for the week. I don't remember if I did a color card for Libra. Oops. Okay, you have yellow. Purify your body. Take a saltwater bath. Purify your body. Drink plenty of water. Go for a walk in nature. And I just want to say, purify, let go of guilt. That's part of purifying your body. All right? You guys have a great week. I'll see you back here in next week. We'll do the weekly and then the mid-month. I will cover the new moons and the full moons on the mid-month and the monthlies. You guys have an awesome week and rest and recharge and get ready because things are about to pop. Looks good. See you soon.